You know, my thoughts when I get in the gym are completely solely focused on the fight, and then you know, just making sure everything, all my personal stuff is taken care of, you know, outside of the gym, to make it as easy as possible on my family to be able to take care of stuff for that week that I'm gone. It being my last week, it's a very important week because I still need to push really hard because it's my last week of training, but at the same time I don't want to receive any bumps and bruises that's going to go into the fight. It's going to take me into the fight, and definitely no injuries. So I definitely have to be very cautious in the gym. When I do come in the gym, I definitely focus on staying healthy, because it's all about getting to the fight healthy at this point. My cardio is fantastic. I've absolutely, you know, I've surprised myself how good a shape I am so quick. So, but I feel like that just goes to show my work ethic and that I can do anything if I push myself. This morning was a lot of drilling, a lot of technique, you know, just basics. I believe that basics is what wins fights, you know. Just like Bruce Lee said, it's not the man who knows 10,000 kicks, it's the man who practices one kick 10,000 times. So I really believe in just drilling, and I drill for rounds just so it kind of simulates a fight. When I work on my technique, I definitely try to just focus on fundamentals and explosiveness at the same time. I don't like to just push my punches out there. I like to make it very realistic, make sure everything's explosive and athletic, but at the same time, I want to make sure, hey, when I'm throwing my jab, I'm keeping my right up. When I'm throwing my right, I'm keeping my left up, and just making sure all my fundamentals are sound as well. I think it's really important. I think it's really important to work, you know, your fundamentals. You know, I believe that that's kind of what wins fights, and you know, I feel like it pushes me at the same time as well. I did a run to simulate a fight, 17 and a half minutes, which about 17 minutes is a fight. So, you know, given the rest period too, I don't like to cut out the rest period. So, you know, which averages about to 2.25 miles. So, and got it in. It was good work. My workouts feel like they're actually, I know they're the same intensity, maybe even a little more intense. But my cardio is, you know, outstanding right now. So I feel good. I'm ready to come back tonight. My body feels fresh. You know. Revigorated for the week. I'm ready to go this week, you know. Last hard week of training. I'm very excited. Woo! Like 3.5 years of stench right there. I just said, like, I was curious and like how the interview came out with Chrissy, and I mean, I thought she answered questions good, man.
Yeah, she did. She did a great job.
And I thought it was funny when she was, because when you asked her, what do you think about him going to 35, and she was like,
I was the biggest one that said, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I did not want him to go into the 135-pound weight division, mainly because of his first fight at that weight division. I saw the weight cut, and it was just the hardest thing I've ever had to watch. We would go into the grocery store, and I would see tears in his eyes because he was so hungry. And so when he said again he was going to go back down to 135, I was like, no, don't do it. But he's gotten with a nutritionist. He's learned a lot better what to eat and what not to eat, and how to cut it more safely. Instead of what he was eating was rice cakes and peanut butter. That's what he would eat all day. So no wonder he was crying when we were in the grocery store. So now that he's learned how to do it the right way, I told him the other day, you made the right choice, and I'm glad that you did. I'm glad you didn't listen to me.
Because it was true, man. You know, like the first time for the Eddie Wineland fight, when I cut to 35, it was like, dude, I'd be in the grocery store. We'd go grocery shopping, you know, for her, and it was in Las Vegas. I didn't have no support system. It was just us two, man. You know, trying to do what I could do, and to get to 35, and man, I'd have like, I'd look at food and water would fill up, man. It was bad. It was funny just hearing her say that. Kind of reminds me of it, man, you know? So that's when I was like, I'm never doing that again.